Hey you guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here to talk about rage baiting in two ways. These are one of the creators I've talked about before. Of course, we have to talk about Lilly Tino if we're going to be talking about rage baiting. And I also want to talk about this other creator that I've followed on TikTok for a while. This creator that I followed for a while on TikTok just fully participated in rage bait to a really wild degree. So we're going to go over everything. If you're interested, please keep watching. Alright you guys, so first let's talk about the creator that I've never featured on my channel. Her username is shay.nanigans87 and she's really active over on TikTok, and I came across her a couple years ago because she would basically shed a light on internet safety and how important it is to not film in front of your house. Don't film in your backyard where you can see the kind of back of your house. Don't film in front of your vehicle where you can see your license plate. And she would show why this is dangerous by basically finding people and giving everyone a PSA of, hey, maybe don't do this, and use this as a learning lesson. So she really, did that for a while, and I've, watched her off and on, but she recently went viral because she said that she was going to she wanted to normalize charging the other family for play dates if she's the parent hosting. And obviously this concept is absolutely wild. Like, if you're having someone else's child in your home for a play date or a movie date or whatever, you are taking on the responsibility of that child to keep them safe, make sure that they're fed, which means you're taking also financial responsibility for that child while they are in your care.
Can we normalize sending the other family money for play dates? So recently, my daughter had a friend over, and I asked her mom for money, and this is how it went. So after the play date, I texted her mom and I said, thanks for letting Jamie play today. Please help out with your share of the expenses for the play date, totaling $15 via Venmo. Let's do it again sometime, because I can't keep doing these play dates if it's so expensive. And she said, expenses? And I said, yeah, she used supplies and food while she was here. And this way we can do this more often without a monetary obligation on just one party, right? Makes sense. Now, she didn't say much, but she did say what supplies. And of course I wrote them down. There was chalk, applesauce, fruit. She sat on the couch, so that's wear and tear. She actually broke a toy. She had 3 juice boxes. She went to the bathroom. She had yogurt. Then she actually sent the money, and I sent her a message thanking her for it, of course. She didn't say anything else, but I said, this will make it easier for us to do more play dates in the future. So what do you guys think?
Obviously, the issues with her initial video are pretty easy to spot and figure out. There were so many people that stitched her video and called it out and said, this is wild, this is wrong, blah, 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 blah. Well, then she doubled down, and I'll insert that video right here, but she basically said that she was, pointing out that people were big mad, and how she was supposedly getting cheaper juice and cheaper hand soap and moved the couch out of the playroom, and all of this big whatever video that she put out. So I'll roll that right now, and then let's get into what is the root of all of this.
Y'all are big mad about me charging for play dates. So mad that I'm getting Venmo requests to send people money for wasting their time watching my video. But I made some changes so that I can charge less the next time someone came over. Let me know what you think about my changes. Let me show you. I got Juicy Juice to give to them so that they don't drink my kids' organic juices. And then I'll just give my kids the organic juice and give them the Juicy Juice when they're here. And then I can only charge like 10 cents for one of those because they're cheaper. Watch. And yes, I charge for bathroom trips, so I got this cheap hand soap, and I'll just put away my expensive one when they come. I took the couch out of the playroom, so I don't have to charge for wear and tear, because this was the couch, and look, it got drawn on, so I charged. Please Please look at all these Venmo requests I'm getting from people who are seeing my video asking me to send them money for wasting their time. I actually did send 2 people the money that they asked for, and then I requested back from someone else. And people are commenting on it and liking it like crazy. Like, I don't know how they're finding me. I guess from the post I made. Too funny.
Now, this video just came out 8 hours ago, so let's go through this one together and hear what she had to say.
The lady that I charged $15 for the play date, so many people are sending her money. What if, and I'm just saying, what if that is a fake account that I set up in a different name that goes to my Venmo account? I am dead. A lesson in rage bait. A lesson in freaking rage bait. Guys, you have to figure out how to make money off of it. And this worked. Chef's kiss. First of all, rage bait is not a joke. A joke is meant to make you laugh. Rage bait is more filed under fake news. So it's there for engagement, and you have to make money off of it, or it's not even worth it. It's just stupid, and you're there for just the drama. But I knew I was going to make money off TikTok, but I didn't think that people would be sending money to the person, Melissa, that they think that I charged money for her daughter to come over. Unbelievable. Let me show you how many people.
So that's the video. Like I said, it just came out 8 hours ago. A lot of people in the comments are saying, well played, I feel bamboozled, you're a genius, the way you stuck to a bit is admirable, I love you, ha ha ha, you've reached level 100 in life, I love this, I'm so proud of you. So, you know, she did. She committed to the bit, and she committed big time. But the most interesting video that she put out is this one. So let's play this, and then I'll give my final thoughts on her and kind of what she pulled with people.
Okay, here's the thing about rage bait is you can't use it as your only niche. The way you use it successfully is to have a niche on your page. And just like it takes money to make money, it takes views to make views. So the rage bait gets a bunch of people here, new people every time, because it's a different genre, whatever you're raging. And then they go to your page and they see what your niche is, or what your small business is, or, you know, whatever it is. Everyone knows my niche who follows me is that I find people, I find baby daddies, I find lost family members, things like that.
I think you're supposed to pronounce it niche, but tell me if I'm wrong down below.
So I've had a lot of people comment on my Found You videos saying, oh my God, I came here because of the charging for a child's play date video, and now I'm hooked for life. So I've gained like 3,000 followers since that video, and I'm sure it's because of that, or it might be because some people like rage bait platforms, but that's not really me. I just use it like once a month to get new followers who may not know about me and expand my audience. So that's how it kind of works. And everyone was like, oh, the Melissa girl needs to respond. Well, here she is, just so you know. All I did was screenshot a tip that I got from helping her find somebody she was looking for. And you know, it wasn't a mom of one of my kids' friends or anything like that. The whole thing was set up. But anyway, that's her responding. So thank you.
So how do y'all feel about this entire situation? Do you feel like she is justified because she's admitted to it and she tries to help people find, you know, missing family members, like what she said? Or do you feel like this is just, it's still wrong, it's not funny, it's tacky? I want to hear from y'all, because I've talked about rage bait, outrage marketing for years on my channel, and I feel like it's usually a really cheap way to make content, but I'm a little indifferent in this specific situation. So I can't wait to hear what, or see what y'all have to say down below. But let's move on to the rage baiter that I cannot stand, and I'm actually at the point right now where I despise Lilly Tino. Lilly Tino just cosplayed as Miss Rachel, and if y'all don't know who Miss Rachel is, I recently had to educate myself. Miss Rachel makes content for literal children, like infants to 4 years old. Very, very young children. Lilly Tino, who has a history of having very inappropriate conversations in the wrong setting, like using food at Disneyland to talk about their anatomy, has now cosplayed as somebody who strictly makes content for very, very young children.
Hi friends! Today we're going to talk about something super important, what it means to be transgender. It's a big word, but I promise that it's easy to understand. Ready to learn? The first thing I want you to do is close your eyes. Now think, do you feel like a boy, a girl, or a little bit of both? Do you have your answer? Great. Now I want you to imagine that everyone keeps telling you that you're something else, even though in your heart, you know who you are. Wouldn't that make you sad inside? People who feel like this are transgender. And if you're not transgender, it's super easy to be friends with someone who is. Let's take our imaginary friend Theo, for example. One day you notice that Theo starts wearing girl clothes instead of boy clothes, and then they tell you that they want to be called Luna instead of Theo. This is so exciting for our friend Luna because they finally get to be their true self. And if you accidentally call Luna by their old name, make sure to say a big sorry and that you'll do better next time. As you can see, transgender people are just like you and me. They're our friends.
Do I think these conversations are important to have with your children? I do. At a certain point. I certainly don't think that 4 to 5-year-olds or younger need to be exposed to these conversations when they are that young. And for Lilly to put on the same outfit as Miss Rachel and know the type of demographic that Miss Rachel, where she's popular, really makes me look at Lilly in a completely different light. And that is not just rage baiting, inappropriate, creepy content. This has now shifted into you are cosplaying as somebody who is in the living rooms of literal infants and toddlers, and that strikes a chord with me, and I feel very, very uncomfortable that Lilly did this. Wrong time, wrong place can only be used as an excuse for so long. And I feel like this was so intentional, and it goes so far outside of the typical rage bait content that Lilly has put out. So I want to know how y'all feel. I honestly feel like Miss Rachel should be suing Lilly because it was so far out of bounds and so disgusting, the video that Lilly made. Y'all know who Miss Rachel is. Do your children watch Miss Rachel's content? How do you feel about Lilly Tino cosplaying as Miss Rachel and posting this video, and then, as she usually does, standing 10 toes down on it? Uncomfortable is a massive understatement for me personally, but I'm going to lean on the parents, caregivers, guardians in this conversation. Sound off down below. I want to know how y'all feel. So for tonight, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.